order, please do so.
I welcome everybody. I'll call the meeting to order.
All right, thank you. Start with the
Thank you,
reading
Frank.
of the Open Public Meetings Act statement. On January 25th, 2022, notice of this meeting was posted to the official Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency website and emailed to both the Carrier Post and Gloucester City News newspapers for publication. The official notice to clerk was emailed on January 25th, 2022, which included a request for publication of the notice to the official Borough Bellmawr website and bulletin board. All requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been met in compliance with the Sunshine Law. It's time we salute the flag.
I pledge
Pledge
allegiance
allegiance to the
to the
flag
flag
of the United States of
States of
America,
America,
And
and to the republic
Republic
which it
Republic
stands,
which it stands
liberty and justice for all.
oh,
The nation, indivisible, liberty, justice for all. Sorry, I'm all day.
Yeah.
Long day.
I lost my place.
All right. There we go. So we completed the oaths of office prior. I just want to get that on the record. Mr. McKenna did that with Commissioner Philippek, Commissioner Bider, and Commissioner D'Angelo. So now that brings us to the roll call. Commissioner Philippek,
here.
Commissioner Bider,
Here.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Here.
Commissioner Kapados, Commissioner Whitman,
Here.
Commissioner Patel,
Here.
and Commissioner Simpson. All right. Professional management professionals, Josh Trier, Executive Director. I am here. Mike McKenna, Solicitor.
Present.
And Dennis McNulty, Engineer. I thought he was on. Yeah, Dennis, you hear me? I see you on. Just confirming you're on here. All right. So standard agenda for this evening. We'll begin with the reading of the minutes, communications, so on and so forth. And again, as a reminder, when we get down into the resolutions, typical reorg resolution, this will be the model for the order of business. So that brings us to the reading of the minutes from the regular meeting, December 14th, 2022.
I make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Brings us to communications. Redevelopers report is pending for January. Once I receive that, I will forward that accordingly. With the traffic engineers report, that report is due quarterly. I'm expecting that most likely for the February meeting. There was a NJDOT meeting on Monday that I know Mark Roth, our traffic engineer, sat in on. And I had short notice on that, so I had conflicts. I was only able to join for about 20 minutes or so. But so I'm not sure if there were any answers or back and forth that Mark may get and provide in the report. So
I think Ray was on it. Wasn't you on it, Ray?
No.
No?
no, I think Councilman Wilhelm was, and I know I heard Josiano's voice. So
Okay.
but I think the engineer will probably, he'll most likely report on that meeting with his report. All right. Any commissioner reports? All
I just want to welcome everybody aboard again.
All right, thank you, Commissioner. That brings us to the Executive Director's report for this month. Still continuing with the Edmonds conversion data over from the borough, 2019 complete, 2020. As I said, I'm still defragmenting the codes and the chart of account allocations. That is 50% complete for 2020. I'm going to have that done before the next meeting, and then on 2021 will be done by March. With the audit, Bowman, as I informed you last month, they saw some attrition in the government office, losing 3 employees, and then like anybody other firm or business over the first 2-3 weeks of January, got hit by the COVID bug. So they are behind. The latest report that I have from them is that they will provide me with an update, and they believe that they can have it completed for February. So again, I will stay on top of them and any information there I get that we can use as far as maybe perhaps rescheduling the scheduled meeting a little later for February to accommodate might be advantageous. So we'll keep an eye on that. In addition, we're looking at drafting a schedule to help satisfy the outstanding reports for that. So in closing, the year end, just prep for the reorg meeting, all the public notices, and then of course the professional services RFP and submittals. With that, everyone from last year, all the professionals had resubmitted, and those were forwarded to you for download and viewing prior. Any questions for me before I turn it over to Mr. McKenna? All right, Mike.
Well, good evening, folks. In lieu of a redeveloper's written report, which is we expected it for tonight, but we don't have it yet. So we will comment on that next meeting. It generally explains on each of the various regulatory, procedural, marketing fronts what exactly has happened in the last month. I can tell you that I speak with the Redevelopers Council, as I do with the Borough Council, Mr. Long, throughout the month. And a fair summary might be just progress on all fronts. Next month, I'll have essentially what is a double report for you.
All right. Any questions for Mike before we move on? All right. That brings us to new business. Resolution number 01:001-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency electing a chairman.
Nominate Frank Philippek.
Second.
I second the nomination.
Thank you, Anil. It sounds like Mr. D'Angelo would beat you to it. I just want to confirm that was you, Jim.
Okay.
That was me, Josh.
Yep. Thank you, Jim. Mike, for these, are we doing a full roll call? Or remind me.
Ask Josh, and that will make things go quicker. Simply say if there's no other nominations, we can take a vote by acclamation. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All right. That brings us to
You gotta
resolution.
give the others a chance.
What's that?
You gotta give-
I apologize. You're right, Mike. I apologize. So,
Still inside, I know that.
yeah. So if hearing no other, are there any other nominations?
Sorry, Josh, that's not what I meant. In other words, you say all in favor signify by saying aye. Nays, no nays, then you go.
I got you. All right.
Okay.
So we have our ayes. Are there any nays?
No nays.
All right, all in favor, passes. Thank you, Mike. Resolution number 01:002-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency electing a vice chair.
I'd like to nominate Ray Biter.
Second.
I second it.
That's funny.
Mr. D'Angelo beat you to it again, Neil. Maybe
I'm
I'll let
gonna
you
be
get
quiet.
Okay, no
maybe I'll
problem.
let you get in on one here. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna be quiet.
All right. Do we have any other nominations?
I close the nomination.
Okay, hearing none. Everybody in favor, all in favor by signify by saying aye.
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 Any
Aye.
nays? Any nays? All right. Passes. Resolution number 01:003-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency appointing an executive director.
I'd like to put the name of John Triguer.
I second it.
No, I appreciate. There you go. Thanks, Neil. Are there any other nominations? All right, hearing none, we can close it. All in favor signify by saying
No,
aye.
that's a roll, Josh. That's a roll.
So-
Aye.
That's a roll call, but yeah, that's right, because it's tied to salary,
Yes.
correct? Okay,
Yes.
so we'll do a roll call there. So Chairman Philippek,
Yeah.
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Chairman D'Angelo,
Yes.
Chairman Whitman,
Yes.
Chairman Patel.
Yes.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Resolution number 01:004-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency appointing professional services agency solicitor.
I'd like to put up
Nominate Mike McKenna.
I'll
I have
second it.
Mr. Bider on the motion.
I'll second it.
I have Chairman Philippek on the second. Here, Mike, same thing, roll call with
Yes,
these. Okay.
Yes.
All right, are there any, so there are no other submittals, and I'm not gonna repeat that again, just to remind everybody that was there last year on their contract has resubmitted without any other contenders. So we have Mr. Bider on the motion, Mr. Philippek on the second. We'll do a roll call here, and Chairman Philippek,
Yes,
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Chairman D'Angelo,
Yes.
Chairman Whitman,
Yes.
Chairman Patel.
Yes.
All right, passes. Mike, you're legal now for the rest of the meeting. Resolution number 01.
Thank you for being part of my matters, folks. Thank you very much for the reappointment.
Resolution number 01:005-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency establishing order of business. Again, this is just the standard, what you had saw the outline for the agenda. Just need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All right, thank you, and Neil. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All right, resolution number 01:006-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency designating the regular meeting schedule from February through December 22nd. I just want to touch on this in the resolution. We would like to try to move the meetings to instead of the third Monday of the month, the third Tuesday at 5 o'clock. It seems that, a lot of people, I think the volunteers getting people on a Monday after first day back to work, things like that, plus with reports coming in from other vendors, it'll give me an extra day to get all this stuff together as well. I just, if there are no issues with that, I would like to, see that.
I just have one question. Does that bother the business of the councilman in Bellmawr Tuesdays?
Looking at the borough schedule, I did not see any conflicts. So and again, it's up for discussion. So if there are any issues, please let me know.
council has moved to Tuesdays for caucus.
On the third week.
Like I just pulled up March 8th is caucus. So that's second Tuesday.
That's the second Tuesday.
Isn't that what you said?
Third.
Sorry.
Third.
Are there
Then
any
that's
other
no
issues with
problem.
that?
Shouldn't be.
Okay. In addition with that, since in past we've scheduled a July meeting due to vacations and everything like that, slow business during that month. I did not include a July meeting on the schedule. However, as everybody knows, if there's a need for a special meeting to be called, we can always do so. The other footnote I would like to make for the February meeting, which I had made earlier. Currently, the way the schedule falls, the third Tuesday is actually February 15th. So a little earlier in the month, but again, if Bowman is able to provide the audit before the end of February, I would like to check with schedules with the board to see about postponing the meeting to later in the month to accommodate for that, so we can get that done. But again, we can cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm waiting for an update next week from them. All right. Any questions on that before we go to a vote? All right, hearing none. I'll repeat the resolution. Resolution number 01:006-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency designating the regular meeting schedule February through December 2022.
I make
I
a
make a
motion.
motion, we accept it.
Second.
Got Mr. Whitman on the motion, Mr. Chairman Philippek on the second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All right, any nays? Hearing none, passes. Resolution number 01:007-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency designating the official newspapers of record for public and legal notices. Again, with a lot of these things, we mirror what the borough does. So this is the Carrier Post and the Gloucester City News. Same thing, just need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Make the motion.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Philip or Chairman Philipek on the motion, Chairman or Commissioner Patel on the second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All right, any nays? Hearing none, passes. Resolution number 01:008-21 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency approving the temporary operations budget 2022. Footnote with this, again, it's temporary until we can get the reports called up through Bowman, and then we can do an official introduction and passage, a second reading, and then passage once that's completed. And again, this is it's an exact mirror of previous year.
I'll make a motion, we accept.
I'll
I
second it.
second it.
And I think I got Mr. Whitman on the second. This will be a roll call. So Chairman Philipek,
Yes,
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
All right, all in favor. Resolution number 01:009-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency designating bank depositories and authorized signatures. This is basically selecting the banks and where we do our finances. Again, mirroring the borough, we do with First Colonial, and then we have Fulton on there for backup if needed ever.
I'll make a motion, we use both. No, that's good.
I second it.
All right, Mr. Philipek on the first, or on the motion, Mr. Patel on the second. Mike, just to confirm, yeah, that this is financial in certain
Yes.
respects, right? So it's a roll call
Yes.
here.
Yes, please.
All right, so Chairman Philipek,
Yes,
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes, I had to mute, I'm sorry.
no problem, Tom. Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
All right, all in favor signify by saying, or I'm sorry, that was passes, all in favor. Roll call. Resolution number 01.
Josh, can you advance the screen?
Thanks, Ray. Resolution number 01:010-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency designating an authorized person to prepare, code, and sign purchase orders for the agency that by resolution is the executive director. Same thing, just need a motion.
So moved.
Got Mr. Bider on the motion. Just need a second.
I second it.
Thank you, Mr. Patel. Roll call here. Chairman Philipek,
yes,
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
All right. Resolution number 01:011-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency providing for a defense and indemnification of officials, employees, and servants of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency.
I'll make a motion.
I second it.
All right. Chairman Philipek on the motion. Commissioner Patel on the second. Mike, not
Yes, sir.
sure here. Acclamation
Now, take a roll.
on a roll on this one?
Well,
Okay.
is that your question?
All right, I trust the lawyer. All right. Chairman Phil,
Going belts and suspenders.
I got you. I'm trying, well, you're trying to speed things up here for you, but you know. Chairman Philipek,
Yes,
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel. And I didn't hear you there. did you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Neil. All right, resolution in these appointments, these are all roll calls. So resolution number 01:012-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency, appointing professional services agency architect.
Garrison Architects.
I have a motion for Garrison from Mr. Philippek.
I second it.
I believe I got Mr. Patel first there. So on the second, roll call, Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
yes,
Commissioner Patel,
Yes.
and Commissioner Whitman.
Yes.
Right. Resolution number 01:013-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency, appointing professional services agency auditor.
Put the name of Bowman and Company.
Right, I have a motion for Mr. Philippek for Bowman,
second,
second from Vice Chair Bider. Roll call, Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
yes,
Commissioner Patel,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman.
Yes.
Right, thank you, gentlemen. Resolution number 01:014-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency, appointing professional services agency engineer.
I put the name of Remington Vernick.
All right,
I second it.
got so Chairman Philippek put in the name of Remington and Vernick, Remington and Vernick, with a second from Mr. Whitman. Roll call, Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
yes,
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
All right, resolution number 01:015-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency, appointing professional services agency planner.
Put the name of Remington Vernick.
And we have motion.
I
for-
second it.
Motion from Remington Vernick for Mr. Philippek, second from Mr. Patel. Roll call, Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
yes,
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
All right, resolution number 01:016-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency, appointing professional services agency risk management consultant.
I put the name of Connor Strong.
All right, I have a motion from Mr. Philippek for Connor Strong,
I'll second
I
it.
second it.
I think that was Mr. Whitman. Was it on the second?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
it's Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
yes,
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
All right, resolution number 01:017-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency, appointing professional services special counsel contract law.
Put the name of Archie Griner.
All right, I have a motion for Archer Griner from Chairman Philippek.
I second it.
I have a second from Mr. Patel. Roll call, Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo,
yes,
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
Resolution number 01:01.
Hey, Josh,
Yes,
I have
sir.
a question.
Yeah.
On Archer. Hey,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes, sir.
if we're on this redevelopment and when we use Archer somewhere else, do we have to disclose it, or is it considered a conflict?
Well, they work for you. It's not the other way around. So I don't see a problem with that. Council has asked me to, from time to time, step in for them, and I do. And that's not a conflict either. It's when they're on the other side. Is this in your private life?
You know, and some of my businesses, we've been using Archer on and off for many years. So I was just curious, or whenever somebody says, you know, are you using Archer? And if I'm not using it in my business, but the redevelopment is, would it be considered a conflict?
It would only be a conflict if you felt your objectivity in hiring was compromised. Of course, you've already hired them privately.
Right.
I will say this to you. On the other side, if you were opposed to them, that would be a conflict.
Right. Okay.
But just to put a finer point on it, are any of the lawyers, the individual lawyers that are helping us here? David Weinstein's the contract fellow, and Deborah Rosen is the environmental lawyer that replaced Craig Huber, who passed. So are either of those even your individual counsel privately?
No.
Okay. So it's pretty attenuated. That is a several hundred lawyer law firm. So not to worry.
Right. No, I know. I actually use the office in Hackensack, so they're not even local.
Yeah. But it's always good to ask. That way you get a clean bill of health from me.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Anil. So it brings us to resolution number 01:018-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency appointing professional services, special counsel, environmental law.
Put the name of Archie Kreiner again.
All right, so I have a motion from Chairman Philippek for Archer Griner.
I second it.
I have a second from Mr. Patel. Roll call, Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
Resolution number 01:019-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency appointing professional services agency traffic engineer.
I put in the name of McMahon Associates.
All right, so we have a motion for McMahon Associates from Chairman Philippek. Second.
I second it.
Second from Mr. Patel. Roll call, Chairman Philippek,
Yes.
Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
All right, final resolution of the evening, resolution number 01:020.
And before you do that one, Ray and Jim, I think all these approvals that we made were ran by mayor and council before we even did it.
Well, they're all the same ones from the previous years.
That's
They
what I'm
were
saying. I
not
just
run
wanted to
by
make
this
sure.
year, but they were previous.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you know that that's what, you know, it ain't that we just made up names. Everybody's supposed to agree to on this. Okay.
Yeah, they were all good. Yeah,
Okay.
everything's fine.
Just want to make sure. Okay.
Okay,
Resolution.
Thanks, Frank.
Resolution number 01:020-22 of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency authorizing payment of outstanding bills.
So moved.
Motion from Mr. Bider,
Seconded.
second from Mr. Whitman. Roll call, Chairman Bider, or Chairman Philippek.
That
Yeah.
was a Freudian slip.
The Vice Chair Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel.
Yes.
All right, that brings us to the public portion. I do not see anyone on the portal, so give a 2-second delay just in case. Can't say we haven't tried. All right, and that'll bring us to a meeting adjournment.
Before we adjourn, I just want to thank everybody for their confidence and to know that I will work as hard as I can for Bellmawr to get this thing accomplished, what we're trying to do for the redevelopment. And I want to thank you for your vote. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Chairman. Just need a motion for adjournment.
I'll make the motion.
I
we
make a
adjourn.
motion to it.
Can I have the motion from Mr. Philpeck, a second from Chairman or Commissioner Patel? All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All right, thank you, gentlemen. Meeting is adjourned. Like I said, the
Congratulations,
next meeting coming
Thanks.
up will be February 15th, unless we can maybe get it changed and fit the audit in there. Other than that, thank you.
And also, Jim, thanks
Okay,
for
guys.
Very
coming
much,
aboard.
gentlemen.
Sure thing, Mayor.
All right,
Thanks for
thank you,
coming
gentlemen.
aboard. Take care.